We welcome you to Pennsbury High School for girls basketball. The 14-7 Pennsbury Falcons hosting the 17-3 Council Rock South Golden Hawks here on the Pennsbury Athletics Network, brought to you by Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, the Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Ben Goldstein alongside Evan Harnstein, Ariana Medina, and Will Curtin, who will be joining us in just a moment here from Pennsbury High School. It is Manor Elementary School night, and some members of the Manor Elementary School choir will be singing the national anthem in just a few minutes. But before that, Council Rock South looking to clinch the SOL Patriot Division crown. They're 8-1 in the division, which is right now first. Meanwhile, Pennsbury 7-2, tied for second. If Pennsbury is able to win this game, they will clinch a three-way tie for first place in the SOL Patriot Division with the Golden Hawks and the Redskins of Neshaminy. So we have a chance for a double net cut here tonight at the Falcons' Nest, but for now, we're going to step aside and honor America with the singing of the national anthem from the Manor Elementary School Choir. Here's Mr. Rittler on the PA.
Yesterday, the team traveled to Manor Elementary and conducted an assembly on reading and student-teacher relationships. Each member of the varsity spoke to the entire student body about her favorite book at that age and their favorite teacher. The Falcons are in their 25th year of doing this under Coach Ciola as a boys and now girls coach. Please rise if able to and remove all hats. Tonight's national anthem will be sung by Manor Choir led by Mrs. Marta Grothman.
The Manor Elementary School Choir. The Falcons traveled to Manor Elementary School yesterday, did a assembly for all the elementary schools. They've been doing it under Coach Ciola for 25 years. Pennsbury has been going to the elementary schools doing assemblies. I remember back at Afton when the team would come over and do their assembly. They've been doing it, Ciola, when he was the boys coach. Now with the girls, they keep on doing it. And now here are the starting lineups for the Golden Hawks and the Falcons.
Suburban One Lake Patriot Division matchup featuring the Lady Hawks of Council Rock South and the Falcons of Pennsbury. The officials for tonight's contest are Bill Schneider, Tim Gallagher, and Dan Keefe. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Council Rock South Lady Hawks. Senior, number 1, Sarah Freeman. Senior, number 2, Liliana Metrick. Senior, number 14, Catherine O'Kane. Junior, number 20, Bella Hetler. And senior number 22, Fiona Reckner. Council Rock South coached by Steve Polinsky. He's assisted by Nina Doherty, Blair Cohn, and Bob Riedemann. And now the starting lineup for your Pennsbury Falcons. Freshman out of Yardley, number 10, Bella Stewart. Freshman out of Newtown, number 22, Alyssa Thomas. Sophomore out of Yardley, number 21, Sammy Halls. Senior out of Yardley, number 20, Maggie Burns. And senior out of Yardley, number 25, Ava Jordan.
A pink out here at the Falcons' Nest here on Tuesday night for the final regular season game of the 2024-25 season. Your starters for both teams. For the Council Rock South, who is riding a 15-game winning streak. That has lasted the last 7 weeks. They have not lost since December 14th, 2024. It's 2025, by the way, if you're wondering. Number 1, Sarah Freeman, the senior. Another senior starting. Number 2, Liliana Metrick. Number 14, senior Catherine O'Kane. Junior number 20, Bella Hetler. And senior number 22, Fiona Reckner, starting for the Golden Hawks. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they're going with the typical freshman, number 10, Bella Stewart. Senior number 20, Maggie Burns. Sophomore number 21, Sammy Halls. Freshman number 22, Alyssa Thomas. And senior number 25, Ava Jordan, as we are underway here from the Falcons' Nest. Ben Goldstein, Evan Harnstein, and Ariana Medina, along with Will Curtin, on the call tonight from the Falcons' Nest. First shot is up, and it is good.
Fiona Reckner.
Quick start from Fiona Reckner, who gets us underway. Reckner committed to Reckner and Marshall to play basketball. And this Golden Hawks team is very good, as there's a near steal. Poking it away was Catherine O'Kane, and a jump ball is called.
Ball stays with the Falcons.
Alyssa Thomas looked like she got a little bit of a hit to the side of the head. But this Council Rock South team, they were projected to win the SOL Patriot Division. They have already partially clinched it. They're looking to win it outright tonight, as we could have a three-way tie for first place, depending on the outcome of this game. If the Falcons win, we'll have that three-way tie. And so Alyssa Thomas will bring it up. Thomas, she's been kind of the star for this Falcons team. The biggest surprise is they lost so much scoring with their seniors in the past, and Jolie Holman, who hasn't played. Here's Bella Stewart driving, puts it up, can't put it in. And there's the rebound by Bella Hetler. A lot of Council Rock South fans making the trip down. Not too far of a drive from Holland. Yeah, these Falcons losing a lot of their scoring, but they're getting a lot back. These seniors have stepped up, and a lot of these underclassmen have stepped up huge for this Falcon team. O'Kane drives, puts it up, and puts it in. Quick start for the Golden Hawks. They're up 4-0. Catherine O'Kane, the senior guard, committed to Scranton to continue her basketball career. There is so much varsity experience on this Golden Hawks roster, a combined 300 games of varsity experience throughout this Council Rock South team. Kind of the opposite of Pennsbury, who was fueled by their underclassmen. Stewart on the wing. This is it over to Alyssa Thomas. Stewart in the corner. Here's Halls. Thought about it. Doesn't take the three. This is it over to Burns, who puts it up from the side and puts it in.
Maggie Burns.
Maggie Burns with the first score of the night for the Falcons, and they cut this lead in half. Here's Metrick on the outside. Brings it in. Reckner, three, won't go. Rebound from Alyssa Thomas. Gives it over to Ava Jordan. Ava Jordan and Maggie Burns possibly playing in their final home game in the orange and black. If the Falcons are able to win this game, they will host the first round of district playoffs on Friday night. With the win, they've already clinched the postseason. Here's a three from Sammy Hawes.
Sammy Hawes for three.
In transition is Council Rock South. Here's a jumper from mid-range, won't go, and it's tipped out of bounds off Sarah Freeman. Quick substitution, Emily Pinero comes in for Bella Stewart. Falcons lead 5-4 here, nearing the halfway point of the first quarter. Ava Jordan with it. Trying to get inside, unable to against Fiona Reckner. Hawes up to the top of the key, now swings it over. Burns driving, kicks it out. Hawes, another three. Won't go, rebounded by Freeman. Freeman gets it up the floor and it's off of Reckner's head.
Yeah, that kind of bounced off her head, I can say.
There's a break for Pennsbury, which they're really going to need against a team like Council Rock South, who's, as Ben said, won 15 straight games, and really going to be a tough opponent for Pennsbury, so every break they can get, they're going to need.
Your officials tonight, Bill Snyder, Dan Keith, and Tim Gallagher. Your referees tonight here at the Falcons' Nest. There's an offensive foul on Pennsbury. And it's going to go the other way. Falcons can't afford too many of these turnovers tonight since against the Golden Hawks. They've been rolling since December. Of course, 15 straight. Last time these two teams met up was back January 7th, a few weeks ago. As there's a travel by Reckner, and we're going the other way. Council Rock South, of course, won that game. It was part of their 15-game winning streak. This game was about a month ago. 44-35 is the final of that one up at Council Rock South. Here's Ava Jordan on the wing. Ava Jordan leads the team in points scored, 8.8 points per game. Leading the Falcons. Pinero at the top of the key. Here's Hawes with a three-pointer for Hawes. Put the Falcons on top here in this early portion of this ball game. Here's a dish down low for Pinero, but she's unable to get to it and turns it over. Nobody was down there near the net, but a little too far for Emily Pinero to get to. And it will be an inbound for Council Rock South. We thank you for watching here on the Pennsbury Athletics Network. Make sure to subscribe and like and all that jazz to support us. You can check out all of Pennsbury Athletic interns on all social media. And there's a foul by Burns. It's the first foul of the game for either team. It'll go against Maggie Burns as Kira Sosha checks in for Maggie Burns.
Team's first.
You may catch Coach Frank Ciola, who is, of course, a legendary coach trying to win yet another league, is wearing these orange pants tonight, and he says they are 25 years old, these pants. From all the games I've been here for, there's a three ball from Sarah Freeman. Her first points of the night, and Council Rock South goes back on top. I've never seen Coach Ciola rock these pants. You know it's a big game when he's breaking out the orange pants, Evan.
You know, I mean, not really a fan of them, 25 years old, but if it results in a league championship, and whatever works.
Foul there on Reckner.
22, Fiona Reckner.
Maggie Burns, who checked out, checks back into the game for Sammy Hawes. 7-5 your score, 2:13 left to go here in the opening frame. Falcons trailing by 2. Socha fakes the three, gives it to her fellow freshman. Council Rock South, fueled by their seniors and their upperclassmen who have so much experience in these big games. Meanwhile, the Falcons, really unexperienced, kind of the opposite of Council Rock South. They are led by they have so many freshmen on this team. Of course, Alyssa Thomas, Kira Sosha, two of them out there right now. Shay Quensner, who's a sophomore, Adriana Oberto, Bella Stewart, Grace Schaffler. So many get so many vital minutes. And they're led by the two seniors who were planning on being in that more defensive role that they're usually playing. Burns does get a lot of offensive impact. But Ava Jordan was always a defensive part for this Falcon team. Now, she's big on the offensive side. Here's a three from Thomas, won't go. Rebound down low goes off of, I believe, Ava Jordan and out of bounds. But a big reason for the Falcons' success is two substitutions coming in, Oberto and Hawes. Big reason for all the Falcons' success has been kind of the huge step up from those underclassmen that have led them to really where they are now, playing for an SOL National Patriot Division Championship. Council Rock South coming up the floor. Metric with it. Liliana Metric working around Thomas, won't go. Tries to get her a rebound, but a foul on the Falcons, and it'll be an inbound. Second on Maggie Burns. Liliana Metric, she's committed to Widener. She's a senior. She'll be going to Widener to play basketball after her senior year. Substitution in Milan Reeves for the Falcons. And Metric, not only is she committed to Widener, there's a foul. She leads Council Rock South High School all time in three-pointers made.
Yet to see any of that tonight, but obviously for Sciola it's going to be a focus to combat that. But I mean, so far, just 7-5, Council Rock South as free throws made, 8-5. But combating Liliana Metric is really going to be the key if Pennsbury wants to win an SOL Patriot League Division title. They're going to have to combat the three-point shooting of Liliana Metric.
Ava Jordan checks in for the Falcons. Second free throw is good. Reckner goes 2 for 2, and Marley Davis
checking in for the Falcons.
So Falcons going deep on their floor so far, or deep on their bench, excuse me, so far. A lot of substitutions coming in as we're under the minute mark. 9-5 your score. Council Rock South leading. Sosha was in some trouble there. She gets it off to Hawes. And now here's the 5'4" freshman. Falcons going to look for the final shot here in the first quarter, down 4. Which, if you can keep it close against a good, really good Council Rock South team like this, you're going to call that a win. Here in this early first half, and then try and pull out this victory in half number 2. Here's Sosha, and she travels down low, just in front of the free throw line. And with 3.3 seconds left, Council Rock South will look to extend their lead. But 2 subs coming in for the Falcons. It's Adriana Oberto and Milan Reeves come in for some defensive help, and that inbound's not going to go anywhere. It's just dumped down, and at the end of the first quarter, Council Rock South leads it 9-5. As we want to quickly thank our sponsors for their continued support of the Pennsbury Athletic Department. Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, My Smile Orthodontist, the Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, the ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Also going on tonight, the Pennsbury boys varsity squad is out at Council Rock South. They are just hanging on to their playoff spot, so they're looking to make that official out in Holland tonight. And they have a chance also to win the SOL Patriot Division. They could tie with Ben Salem with a Pennsbury win and a Ben Salem loss. We'll have two banners going up here at the Falcons Nest as Will Curtin joins us here on the call. And Will, not the most exciting first quarter if you look at the scoreboard, but a lot of quick, fast-paced action on both ends of the floor for both of these teams in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think the Falcons have really made an effort to try and control possession. You know, the Lady Hawks got a star-studded lineup, and, you know, we've seen their ability to score. And I just think this is the kind of game where the Falcons are controlling possession. That's the kind of game they got to play to win.
9-5 your score here at the end of quarter number 1. As we are underway here. Scores for Pennsbury. Sammy Hawes with a 3. Maggie Burns had a 2. Sarah Freeman with 3. Catherine O'Kane for 2. And Fiona Reckner leading the game with 4 points in that first quarter for the Golden Hawks. Pink out here at the Falcons Nest for the final regular season home game for the Pennsbury Falcon basketball this year, as there's another 3 for Fiona Reckner to start us off, and a quick timeout called by Coach Ciola.
Pennsbury take a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout right out of the quarter. And I guess a defensive breakdown that Coach Ciola did not like to see. And this Council Rock South team is known for their shooting from the outside. They are great shooting from beyond the arc. And Pennsbury having some trouble to limit that as a few threes going in for the Golden Hawks early in this one. So 12-5 your score here from the Falcons Nest. And we're ready to get back going here. Hall's looking for the inbound. Running out of time, gets it to Bella Stewart. And she'll pass back to Sammy Halls, and up the floor come the Falcons. Halls races to the corner. Man-to-man defense for Council Rock South here in the second quarter. Thomas drives, gets kind of disrupted down low, and this ball trickles away off of Pennsbury. And Bella Hetler with her tight defense draws the turnover for Pennsbury. Metric brings it up the floor. Here's O'Kane. Metric dumps it off. O'Kane trying to get down low, is swarmed up in this Falcon zone defense. Here's Metric's first shot of the night, won't go. Rebounded. And Metric gets it back out, and Council Rock South will have a second go. Here's Mariah Freeman. Yes, Sarah and Mariah Freeman are twins as she dumps it off to Liliana Metric. Freeman bringing it around the floor, finds an open Bella Hetler down low. She's a big X factor in this game. Her size and ability to get downhill she's been huge for Council Rock South this season, and comes up huge there with the bucket. 9-point game. Early in the second quarter. Jordan trying to drive, puts it up, and with the foul.
Jordan and one.
Jordan's on the board for the first time tonight.
Fouls on number
So get to the line looking for one more.
Her second, team's first.
Emily Pinero subbing into the game. Milan Reeves as well. Milan Reeves, 5'5" sophomore, getting a lot of big minutes tonight here early in the first half. Jordan's free throw is good.
Reeves back in for the Falcons.
Metric bringing it up the floor. Falcons in a 1-2-2 right now, and they're going to call that. They will call it a charge. Emily Pinero gets her feet set and forces the offensive foul and the turnover on Maria Freeman, excuse me. Second foul of the quarter for Council Rock South. It's a huge charge there by Emily Pinero.
Yeah, really a chance to swing momentum as they have a 2-possession lead right now.
Thomas dishes it out. Jordan, 3. Jordan up to 6 points, all coming in the quarter. Falcons down 3, and Alyssa Thomas poking it away. And it seems like Milan Reeves, every time she checks out, she's checking back in, doing a little bit of back and forth on and off the bench tonight. She's back in there. O'Cade trying to get around Jordan. She's able to, but Jordan gets the block. And a reach-in foul on Catherine O'Clain. Momentum starting to swing Pennsbury's way.
That's her third, team's third.
And Maggie Burns checks in for Milan Reeves, as well as Emerson Gunther for CR South.
Bella Hetler also back in for Council Rock South.
Bella Hetner as well. Maggie Burns drops it off to Ava Jordan. The two captains of this Falcon team. Burns just in front of the free throw line, trickles in. Second bucket of the night for Maggie Burns, and the Falcons trail by just 1. O'Kane. Gives it to Gunther. Trying to get around Burns, can't. Nice cut by Freeman, her 3 won't go. Alyssa Thomas gets the rebound. Emily Pinero sets a nice screen at the right in the middle of the Pennsbury P. Reach-in foul on Jillian Martin. Be the 4th foul for Council Rock South. They're 1 away from putting the Falcons into the bonus.
Sarah Freeman and Liliana Mentrick in for Rock South.
Wallace gives it down low to Burns. Back out. Emily Pinero, jumper, won't go. She follows her own miss, and Burns is able to get there for the offensive rebound. She drives, stops, and hits. 6 points today for Maggie Burns. And the Falcons take the lead. They're up 1, but a foul on Ava Jordan just off the inbound. And Reeves and Oberto check in for Pennsbury. Oberto and Reeves seem like they're bouncing on and off this Falcon bench all first half. So Falcons lead. Here's Metric against Alyssa Thomas. O'Kane, a reach-in foul go on Alyssa Thomas. Team's second.
Fouls on number 22, Alyssa Thomas, her first, team second.
First as well on Alyssa Thomas. Second for Pennsbury. O'Kane gives it to Metric. Freshman Thomas on senior Metric. From the corners, Freeman dumps it down low, and it trickles off of Adriana Oberto. Council South will retain the possession. With 2:48 left here in the second quarter. Falcons switch off Oberto on Metric. A little miscommunication there, but Freeman comes away with it. Gives it back to O'Kane. Alberta Warner. O'Kane gets around her, but it's tipped away by Alyssa Thomas, who deflects the pass. Ava Jordan brings it up the floor. Back out to Sammy Hawes. Attempted to drive. Steps away. And Ava Jordan will reset Pennsbury with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Metric on Jordan. Hawes at the wing. Gives it to Thomas. Reeves dumps it off. Falcons struggling to get a nice shot up against Council Rock South with their tight defense. And that pass from Hawes may have gotten a deflection on it, but it goes out of bounds. Last off of Oberto. Gunther. Tried to dribble behind her back, almost lost it. Reeves applying nice pressure. And driving and getting to the line will go Gunther.
Foul's on number 43, Milan Reeves, her first.
Reeves' first foul. Third for Pennsbury with 1:09 left here in the second quarter, excuse me. And 2 free throws here for Gunther. She makes her first.
Emerson Gunther at the line. Maggie Burns and Emily Pinero back in for the Falcons.
Maggie Burns and Emily Pinero check in. Gunther gives the Golden Hawks back the lead. 16-15, 1:09 left in the first half. Tight pressure from O'Kane on Alyssa Thomas. She's able to get it to Maggie Burns. Emily Pinero gives it to Sammy Hawes. Back down to Pinero. Hawes open, 3. Hits.
Sammy Hawes for 3.
6 points for Sammy Hawes. 38 seconds left in the half. Falcons up 2. O'Kane finds an open Bella Hetler. And her second bucket while being wide open just under the net. Thomas driving on Hetler, won't go. Rebound by Hetler. And that'll do it for the first half here at the Falcons' Nest.
At the end of the first
We are
half,
tied up at
Pennsbury
18.
Council Rock South 18. Hey, it is also
Here at the end of the first half. Big second quarter from the Falcons.
They're selling apparel out in the hallway. Make sure to get out there and check out some of
We
their
are tied up here at halftime. You are listening to the Pennsbury Athletics Network, brought to you by Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, My Smile Orthodontist, the Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Falcons and Golden Hawks tied up at 18, and we will return to the Falcons' Nest in just one moment. Ben Goldstein, Evan Hartenstein, Will Curtin, and Ariana Medina from Pennsbury High School. of the regular season for either team. Burns from the free throw line.
Maggie Burns.
8 points for Maggie Burns. And the Falcons take an early lead, 20-18, here in the second half. Metric with it. This is it over to O'Kane. O'Kane drives, can't put it up. Loose ball, Pinero has it. On top is Sarah Freeman and a jump ball. Arrow pointing towards Council Rock South.
With the Lady Hawks.
Inbound goes to Freeman on the wing. Reckner driving, double team. And it's flipped out by Hetler. Too much off the backboard by Liliana Metric, and the Falcons take it over. Kind of an awkward angle for Metric. This ball gets away from the Falcons. Last off of Council Rock South. Falcons have done a very good job today against Liliana Metric. Leads Council Rock South history in three-pointers made, but they've held her to 0 tonight, which has been huge for Pennsbury's success. Pinero gets some help from Melissa Thomas. Thomas drives, lays, blocked. She'll get it back off the block. Jordan, she tries to drive, gets flushed by the zone. Emily Pinero open from the corner.
Emily Pinero.
Falcons up 4. First bucket of the night for Emily Pinero. Here's a 3 from the wing, won't go. Rebound by Ava Jordan. The sharpshooter Metric remains held at 0. Burns drives and hits again.
Burns.
4 points this half for Burns. Falcons starting off hot in the second half. Here's the basket from Bella Hetler.
Bella Hetler.
First bucket of the night, in the second half, excuse me, for Council Rock South. Thomas gets over the timeline, passes it into the corner for Maggie Burns. Thomas now just outside the Pennsbury P. With Jordan. Pump fakes, drives, spinning, can't hit. Rebound Hetler. Up the floor comes Catherine O'Kane. Wing, 3, won't go. Rebounded after a few fingertips. It bounces in the hands of Sarah Freeman. This ball gets away. Alyssa Thomas got her hand in there. .439 left in the third quarter. Falcons lead by 4. 3 from the corner is good. Catherine O'Kane.
Catherine O'Kane for 3.
First 3 in what feels like forever for Council Rock South. Makes it a 1-point game. Jordan in the wing with it. Looking for some help, finds Emily Pinero. Both the JV and varsity cheerleading team next to us here. Competed in states this last weekend. Now they're both here, both squads here for the regular season finale of Pennsbury basketball. Winter sports is ending. Spring sports coming soon. We like to hear that. We like the spring weather. I personally like spring weather much more than the winter weather. We'll have lacrosse broadcasts. We'll have volleyball here on the Pennsbury Athletics Network, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. Jordan from the free throw line. Won't go. Rebounded by O'Kane. Freeman, 3. 6 points for Freeman.
Sarah Freeman for 3.
Puts Council Rock South back on top. And a timeout called by Coach Ciola.
The Lady Hawks have had a lot of success on the perimeter. It's only starting to heat up in this third quarter.
Yeah, Council Rock South, their 15-game winning streak has been fueled by the 3-ball,
It's a full timeout.
which is what has won them a lot of games this season. They're 17-3. And starting to heat up a little bit from beyond the arc here in the second half of this third quarter. Council Rock South 10th in the PIAA District 1 playoff. Falcons 14th. So both teams will be in district, of course. These two teams seem to always, it's very rare you find both these teams not in the district playoffs. Falcons looking to advance the states again, which it seems like they do every year. But these two teams could be meeting up again in the future. If the Falcons end up winning this game, they will host that first district playoff game right back here in the Falcons' nest on Friday. Here's Kira Sosha. Ball goes out of bounds off Sarah Freeman. Out of the timeout. Sosha, ball handling for the Falcons. Tries to get to the corner. Falcons swinging it around. Thomas had a lane, but it was extinguished by O'Kane. Sosha drives, kicks it out. Maggie Burns getting ready to check in. She's sitting in front of the scores table. Ava Jordan in front of the basket.
Ava Jordan.
8 points tonight for Ava Jordan. It ties us up at 26. From the corner, O'Kane won't go. Rebound by Sarah Freeman. Fiona Reckner. She leads Council Rock South with 7 points tonight. She drives, she hits Hetler. Here's Freeman, loses it, but kick back out to Council Rock South. They are able to avoid any turnover. 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Falcons looking to make a three-way tie in the SOL Patriot Division. Freeman. Okay, Reckner fouled en route to the basket. She'll go to the line for 2. Sosha's first foul. It's the first foul of the quarter for either team. Reckner misses her first.
Maggie Burns back in for the Falcons.
Burns checks in, along with Shea Quenzer.
Quenzer also back in for the Falcons.
First minutes of the night for Quenzer. Reckner's second free throw is good. Liliana Metric checks back into the game. Very good crowd on hand tonight for the final regular season game. Falcons looking to cut down the net. With a win. Thomas gives it to Hawes. Less than a minute to go. Cleanser in the corner. Gives it to Jordan down low. Wide open. Hawes. 3-ball. Good.
Sammy Halls for 3.
9 points tonight for Sammy Hawes. She has 3 threes. Here's metrics. She drives, can't hit. 26 seconds. Falcons coming back up the floor. They lead by 2. And they'll look for the final shot here with less than 20 seconds to go. O'Kane on Jordan. She drops it off to Sammy Hawes just in front of us. 6 seconds. Thomas, 4 seconds. Needs to get a shot up. She drives. She lays and hits before the buzzer. Alyssa Thomas, first basket of the night.
31.
Beats
27.
the third quarter horn. And the Falcons lead 31-27 after 3. And the Falcons are 8 minutes away from being a part of a 3-way tie for the SOL Patriot Division crown. We return for fourth quarter action here on the Pennsbury Athletics Network right after this.
Give it up for our Pennsbury cheerleaders.
Fourth quarter here from the Falcons' Nest, 31-27 Falcons lead. And the Pennsbury Athletic Department would like to thank our sponsors for their continued support. Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, My Smile Orthodontist, the Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Ben Goldstein, Evan Hartenstein, Will Curtin, Ariana Medina. And Mr. Steinmetz behind the computer. Fourth quarter. Falcons less than 8 minutes away from cutting down their net here at the Pennsbury High School. As a part of the SOL Patriot Division Champions, they'll be a part of 3 teams that win it. Here's Maggie Burns at the wing. Gives it to Alyssa Thomas, to Sammy Hawes, Maggie Burns. Starters in for the Falcons, except Emily Pinero in at the 5 in place of Bella Stewart here in the fourth quarter, to begin the fourth quarter. Thomas gives it to Burns. Nice defense by Catherine O'Kane to try and tip it away. And here's Pinero with it at the top of the key. Dumps it off to Ava Jordan. Jordan pauses. Now drives to the basket. Gives it to the open Pinero. She doesn't take the shot. Burns. Thomas. Jordan driving, blocked in front of her by a wall of Golden Hawks.
Pennsbury yet to get a shot this possession.
Long possession for Pennsbury. Just a lot of ball movement. Finally a foul. Mariah Freeman.
Certainly eating up a lot of clock. I mean, you got the lead, why not?
Maria Freeman. Her second, team's first.
Full timeout called
Timeout, Council Rock South.
by
It's a
Steve
full
Polinsky,
timeout.
head coach of the Council Rock South Golden Hawks. They look for win number 16 in a row. Falcons looking to avoid that from happening. Now, if you're Council Rock South and you come back and win this game, do you cut down the Pennsbury net? Or would you rather do that in your home building?
I guess we'll find out.
I mean, if Pennsbury wins it, I can't imagine that they'll cut down the other net with them.
Yeah, I don't know. After a loss, I don't know if you're going to want to be cutting down a net.
I don't see it either.
But we'll see. Right now, if Pennsbury does win this game, they are planning to bust out 2 ladders, which we're putting our athletic intern director, Mr. Ruggieri, to work to get these ladders out. I want to see him walk out with 2 ladders on both shoulders. Less than 6 to go here in the 4th quarter. Here's Maggie Burns, wide open lane to the basket, but she misses the layup, too much off the glass. And in transition come the Golden Hawks. Here's a pull-up 3, won't go. Hall is fighting for the rebound, she can't get it. O'Kane comes up with it. And now the Golden Hawks set up their possession. O'Kane with it. 3 from the wing, won't go. Rebound bouncing around, and it's off of Council Rock South and going the other way.
If you're Pennsbury, I mean, really lucky because you really can't give up open lays like that, and lucky it didn't switch momentum, but
Liliana Metric, 0 points tonight. She's the all-time leader in Council Rock South 3 points made. School history. Falcons giving her the goose egg tonight. Jordan, 3-ball. Trickles out. And a foul by Maggie Burns off the rebound.
Foul's on number 20, Maggie Burns.
It's her third.
Team's first.
5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And Falcons senior Maggie Burns up to 3 fouls. Just the first of the quarter for Pennsbury. Freeman. Reckner, 3. Nothing but net. 11 points for Reckner. That leads the game. Thomas driving, and she is fouled by O'Kane.
Cannot afford to give up those wide open looks, especially this late in the game.
Yeah, especially to such a good 3-point shooting team that these Council Rock South teams are, or team is. It's won them a lot of ball games leading up to this point. Jordan cutting right to the basket, looking for a pass, finds Alyssa Thomas. Thomas a little wide out to Jordan, but she's able to get there. Jordan drives to the basket, lays it up, and lays it in.
Jordan!
What a drive by Ava Jordan, and the Falcons lead by 3. Down low, foul, no shot on the floor on Maggie Burns.
Foul on number 20, Maggie Burns. Her 4th.
A tough one.
Number 24, Adriana.
Roberto clock it in for Maggie Burns. Burns, that's her 4th foul. Here with 4:14 left to go. There's a layup down low, won't go, but rebounded by Council Rock South. Here's another 3. And Emerson Gunther has her first 3 of the game, and you can't afford that. Here's a turnover. Council Rock South gets it right back. We're tied here in the 4th quarter, and a foul on Emily Pinero. And the Golden Hawks are alive at the Falcon Nest.
That full court press certainly giving the Falcons some trouble.
Maggie Burns checking right back into the game. Falcons up to 3 team fouls. And Catherine O'Kane will check it in. Reckner driving, trying to get around Pinero. She can't. Freeman, layup, is nowhere near close. Here's Maggie Burns bringing it up the floor. Falcons need a basket, tied at 33, and there's a foul. Fiona Reckner fouls Ava Jordan just in front of the Pennsbury P at center court. It's Reckner's fourth. So 2 players out there with 4 fouls and a timeout called by Coach Steve Polinsky. 33-33. Oh, the drama here at the Falcons Nest, and it's all brought to you by the Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, My Smile Orthodontist, Newtown Dentistry for Kids, the Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and what, Will?
The U.S. Navy.
The U.S. Navy.
Coach Zola has been making a lot of substitutions tonight, girls coming in and out, but Council Rock South, they've really rocked with most of their starting 5 for tonight.
Yeah, it seems really to just be like a 7-man rotation. You've seen a little bit of Gunther, you've seen a little bit of Mariah Freeman come in, and that's really been it for Council Rock South. Falcons have gone through almost everybody.
I think part of that's just because the experience that this Council Rock South lineup has. Only 2 underclassmen on this team. I haven't seen much of them at all. It's just using the experience they have to take advantage of the inexperience that Pennsbury has.
Pinero, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Reckner. O'Kane gives it back to Reckner. She drives on Pinero and gets to the basket and gives Council Rock South the lead. "13 points for Reckner and a timeout called by Coach Ciola. First lead since the second quarter for Council Rock South. Back when it was 18-16. And now 35-33 we stand here with about 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Well, we got a lot of spring sport broadcasts coming up right here on the Pennsbury Athletics Network, so make sure you are subscribed. Make sure to like this live stream as well. And follow Pennsbury Athletics on all social medias. Ben Goldstein, Evan Hartenstein, Will Curtin, Ariana Medina on the call. Mr. Steinmus producing. And if you're the Falcons here, out of the timeout, down to just under 3 minutes, what's your game plan from here on?
I mean, that timeout was clearly in response to that full court press. They got to figure out maybe a play to draw up and beat it.
Full court press from Council Rock South. They give it to Burns. Burns double teamed and gets it up to Alyssa Thomas, but it's tipped away by Freeman. And it's another turnover on the full court press for the Falcons.
Cannot afford tossing turnovers like that.
O'Kane getting around Maggie Burns, and a timeout called by Coach Polinsky.
Timeout, Council Rock South. It's a full timeout.
A full timeout. Here in this 2-point game. Yeah, costly turnovers here down the stretch is kind of what's killing the Falcons. They're shooting themselves in the foot, as one would maybe say, as the cheerleaders go flipping in front of us. But yeah, Falcons having a ton of trouble with this full court press that Council Rock South is supplying right now. to try and respond. Council Rock South will have possession out of the timeout. Inbound just to the right of the basket. Falcons going with Sammy Hawes, Milan Reeves, Ava Jordan, Maggie Burns, and Alyssa Thomas. And the whistle called, or whistle blown, in the middle of the inbound. I think Coach Ciola is trying to debate that the inbound shouldn't be under the basket, but the inbound stays under the basket, so I guess we could say Ciola loses the challenge. Here's Metric. Gives it to Reckner. Reckner leading the game with 13 points. Burns deflects that pass out of bounds. Inbound from Reckner goes to O'Kane. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 35-33. High pressure from Sammy Hawes, and a foul called on Sammy Hawes. And Coach Ciola looked like he was about to walk out of the building.
Still one foul to give, or two actually, or one.
That was the first foul tonight on Sammy Hawes. 4 fouls for the Falcons. Gunther loses her dribble. She's able to pick it back up. Gives it to Catherine O'Kane, who gets around Ava Jordan. She heads to the basket, but this is it back out to Gunther.
Really got to pick up ball pressure here. Time dwindling.
1:20 in the fourth quarter remains. O'Kane dishes it out to Gunther. Little flip pass to Reckner. And a foul called on Alyssa Thomas in contest against Fiona Reckner.
You know, Pennsbury just not giving enough ball pressure here. With a little over a minute left, they let about 50 seconds go off the clock before finally fouling. We're getting any pressure on the ball.
That was the 5th team foul for the Falcons, so now Council Rock South enters the bonus. Reckner makes her first free throw, and Emily Pinero gets out there for a little bit more size for the Falcons. And Reeves checks out. Reckner puts Council Rock up 4. "15 points tonight for Fiona Reckner."
No time to waste for Pennsbury, under a minute remaining.
Yeah, 1 minute left, 37-33. Council Rock South looking to clinch the SOL Patriot Division crown. Outright, Burns drives, and she is fouled. And she'll head to the line for 2.
It's a strong take, much needed free throws for our Falcons.
Just gotta knock them down.
Maggie Burns playing right now with 4 fouls, but she's the one going to the line to shoot the free throws. First foul goes off the back of the rim. So she will be able to make it a 3-point game rather than a 2-point game. Milan Reeves checks in, and a 30-second timeout called by Polinsky. Less than a minute to go, and one final time. Not one final time, but one of the final times. We want to thank our sponsors: Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, PA, My Smile Orthodontist, Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Council Rock South looking to make it a 16-game winning streak going into the postseason. And Maggie Burns will get one more free throw after missing her first. Looking to make this a 3-point game.
Interesting, they don't have any bigs in right now, so rebounding, we'll see if she can knock down this free throw, but if she can't, it's interesting to see. No bigs in there for Pennsbury to get a rebound.
Milan Reeves checked in for Emily Pinero at the timeout, and the free throw is made by Maggie Burns. 11 points tonight for Burns. She leads Falcons scores. There's the inbound, 50 seconds to go. Falcons at the team limit, and they foul. Adriana Oberto applies the pressure and fouls, and it'll be 2 more free throws for Fiona Rector. Rector misses her first. Maggie Burns and Emily Pinero check into the game, along with Bella Hetler for Council Rock South and Alyssa Thomas for Pennsbury. So a late arriving Falcon. Second free throw from Reckner is good. .43 seconds. Ava Jordan, Falcons getting their first taste of a playoff atmosphere here. Jordan, 3 from the corner, won't go. Rebounded by Thomas, but it bounces out of bounds off of Thomas's hand. And defensive substitutions coming in. Pinero and Burns are close to the limit. So they get subbed out. And it's interesting, we haven't seen Bella Stewart, who at the 5, and there's a foul by Ava Jordan. At the 5, it seems like it was always Emily Pinero and Bella Stewart were the 2 that would be at that 5 position. We haven't seen Bella Stewart since the first quarter in this game. But Pinero and Burns will check back into the game after Liliana Metric looked to get on the board for the first time tonight. And she misses the first free throw. I mean, Metric might just have a dark cloud over her. There's maybe something with the beam that's like cursing her right now. I don't know. No points for the Golden Hawk leading scorer. There we go. Metric gets her first point of the evening. 26 seconds, 39-34.
Gotta move.
Thomas thought about it, didn't take the 3, and she misses her layup on her drive, and she fouls Bella Hetler. And back down the floor go the Golden Hawks, and it's foul number 4 for Alyssa Thomas. So the Falcons now with 2 players with 4 fouls. Hetler will go to the line to shoot 2. Council Rock South won't have any rebounders. Hetler's first, no good. Hetler hits her second. 16 seconds to go. Council Rock South cannot foul, they're at 4. Thomas drives, lays, and she is fouled. And I guess looks like Coach Ciola is getting a prayer answered from the heavens with that foul. So now Council Rock South enters the bonus, or Pennsbury, excuse me, enters the bonus, and Alyssa Thomas's first free throw does not hit. And Oberto and Reeves enter for Burns and Panera. Thomas hits her second. 3 points tonight for the freshman. And tight pressure on Reckner, and foul on Pennsbury on O'Kane. And it's on Alyssa Thomas, which is her fifth. And Alyssa Thomas has fouled out. So Maggie Burns comes in. Burns has 4 fouls. And now free throws from Catherine O'Kane coming up. She misses her first. Mariah Freeman comes into the game. Council Rock South eyeing up an SOL Patriot Division Championship as O'Kane makes her second. At the buzzer, it's no good for Jordan, and the Council Rock South Golden Hawks end the season with 16 straight wins and win the SOL Patriot Division with a 41-35 victory over the Pennsbury Falcons here at the Falcons Nest. So Pennsbury will not host a district playoff game, and they will find out their opponent tomorrow. And at the end of the game, Council Rock South just came out on top, 16 straight wins. They still haven't lost since December 14th. And with district playoffs coming up, how is Pennsbury going to try and put this one behind and look forward, guys?
You know, it's a tough one, but you got to look at the main goal, and obviously winning the Patriot Division is a big goal, but going far in districts is really what you want to see as a program. So just got to put it behind them, and wherever they're going to go, they just got to, just forget about this one and move on to the next.
I totally agree. I mean, you got a district run to look forward to. You got to put this one aside, head down and grind.
Head down and grind, adding up the total scores, and I think I got them all. We'll start with the champion Council Rock South Golden Hawks. It doesn't look like there'd be any net cutting because it looks like they went right to the locker room, so no ladders coming out today, but it's okay. Sarah Freeman with 6. Liliana Metric, great job by Pennsbury to kind of shut her down tonight, just with 1 point coming on a free throw at the very end of the game. Emerson Gunther with 5. Catherine O'Kane with 6. Bella Hetler with 7. And Fiona Reckner, big free throws at the end, boost her up to 16, which was a game high. Emily Panero had 2. Maggie Burns, in her final game as a Pennsbury Falcon at the Falcons Nest, I forgot to add her up. She got 13 tonight. Sammy Hall's 9, Alyssa Thomas 3, and Ava Jordan with 10. So Burns leads the Falcons with 13, and Reckner leads with 16. And the Falcons will now move on to district playoffs on Friday night. They will find out their opponent tomorrow. The Pennsbury Athletic Department would like to once again thank our sponsors for their continued support. The Chick-fil-A on Oxford Valley Road, Jammer Doors, Jones Engineering Associates, Lower Bucks Hospital, Manor Care Health Services of Yardley, Pennsylvania, My Smile Orthodontist, the Newtown Dentistry for Kids, Retro Fitness, ShopRite of Yardley, and the U.S. Navy. Ben Goldstein, Evan Hartenstein, Will Curtin, Ariana Medina on the call, and Mr. Stymist behind the computer producing it. Again, your final score from the Falcons Nest Council Rock South 41. Pennsbury Falcons 35. Council Rock South finishes the regular season 18-3. Falcons finished 14-8. Council Rock South 16 straight games with a win, earning them an SOL Patriot Division Championship. So long from the Falcons' Nest. We'll see you in the spring for spring sports. Thank you for tuning in, and go Birds.